Hey everyone, so this is my top surgery video. I'm redoing it because I realized that the timestamp wasn't on. I recently downloaded an update for my webcam on my computer, or for my computer. And I like to have the dates like right on pictures, videos, because of the fact that so many things. My computer once kind of spazzed and I had to fix it. And everything got moved around everywhere. So all the dates got messed up. You know how it is, right? Right. Okay. So now I'd like to have the date where I can see it. Obviously, if I take them on my phone, I can't do that. Or maybe I can, I just don't know how. I mean, it's it's not even a smartphone, so probably not. So my views on top surgery, and I say views because, for me, I do want it, and I'm worried about the scars because I know that the type of surgery I'll have to have is the one where you get the scars underneath. I know that, and I find that annoying, but there's really nothing that can be done about it. I'm really big on breastfeeding. I think breastfeeding is more superior to bottle feeding. Now, I do get that some female-bodied people can't breastfeed for whatever reason. Maybe an FTM as a child and can't breastfeed because of dysphoria. But I feel that even with that, they should try to figure out a way to still breastfeed. Not that I'm judging FTMs that decide to use bottles instead just because of dysphoria. I'm not judging you. I just think that people should breastfeed. Or maybe it hurts so much that you can't do it. Now, I don't know of anyone off the top of my head who can't breastfeed because it hurts. But I mean, I don't see how it can hurt if you can have them suckled in other situations. Yes, I'm actually saying that. I'm going to be talking about sex later on anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So I've never really understood that. I don't know. So I'm really big on breastfeeding, and if I do have a child, I would want to breastfeed. Now, obviously, I'm not ready for a child right now. I don't plan on having a child right now. I live in a studio apartment. Very nice, very big. However, I do not think having a child in a studio apartment is really good. I mean, when they're a baby, sure. But as they grow older, I mean, I don't know how long I'm going to be here, obviously, but as the child grows older, they're going to eventually need their own room. And it's actually better for them to have their own room because of toys and stuff. Just shove it all in their room. Not really shove them. I'm talking about the toys, not the child. Shoving all the toys in their room and out of the way, and you don't have to, well, you'd probably still step on them, but, you know. And kids do need some sort of privacy, I think. Oh look, now that I have no ponytail, I can now officially put my entire hair into a ponytail. It bothers me, the hair, but whatever. Maybe I'll cut it, maybe I won't. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm not ready for a kid. Even financially, I'm not. I mean, if something happened and I did become pregnant, I would obviously go through with it. Or at least that's the plan. If it's a child that came about from someone I didn't want, I didn't consent, I may put the child up for adoption. So there wouldn't be an issue. However, with adoption, it would be, not everyone can be adopted. Sometimes you can't find families, or maybe you'll find a family and they turn out to be horrible people Or maybe they decide later on they don't want the child, instead of asking the parent that gave the child up for adoption, oh, we don't want the child anymore, can we give it back to you, or whatever. They might try to put the child up in foster care. So I'm like really hesitant about that. So I don't know exactly what I would do in that situation. But yeah, I'm really big on breastfeeding, and when I have a child, I would want to be able to breastfeed them. You can't breastfeed without breasts. That's just the way it is. Now I could take tea right now and be on tea for a while and then go off of tea and then take female hormone supplement stuff to be able to have the child later on down the road. It's possible. So I could do that. If I do not have any children by the age of 35, that's my cutoff for me. I mean, I'm already pushing it with waiting. Then I'll get it around that age. I'll talk about hystos too. I want to get a hysterectomy, and I know I say hysterectomy, but there's another term for the ovaries and fallopian tubes. Don't know what it's called, and I also want it sewed up. Obviously, I can't do that until after I decide I'm having kids or not. So either when I'm 35 or if I have a kid beforehand. Right now, I hate saying I'm single because in a way I'm not, because I'm technically I really like someone, and it wouldn't be fair for me to date someone else since I like him, type of thing. So I really hate saying I'm single because technically I'm not. See what I'm saying? So I'm not with anyone. So it's not like I'm discussing with anyone a specific time. We're not talking like, oh, hey, we're going to have a baby when you're 27. That was just a random number. I don't even know if I'll be ready at 27. I'm not ready by 35. Well, tough luck. But anyway. So it's not like I'm talking to anyone about it. It's not like a mutual discussion with anyone. It's just me right now, and it's probably going to stay that way for a while. I'm even though there's nothing going on with this person, I'm content with I say relationship because everything is a relationship with anyone. Relationship with your landlord, relationship with your family, relationship with friends. Some people just say friendship, but I say relationship for everything. We're very close and all that. Although we're not in a relationship, we're not in any type of relationship at all. Not even close. But we're really close. Well, as close as two people can be that aren't dating or together in a relationship, like a regular relationship, not a, Maybe I shouldn't say relationship because that's just confusing me, so it's probably confusing you. We have a very close friendship. We're very close. Okay, there we go. That's better. Because I'm just going to confuse everyone, and then I'm going to be like, are they in a relationship or aren't they? No, we're not. We're just really close. And, I like that. I'm content with just being close to someone. I don't have to worry about sex. I don't have to worry about, saying no and then feeling guilty after. Because there's no sex. There's none of that. It's completely platonic. Well, it's not really platonic. It's platonic sex-wise. Because there's no sex. But I have feelings for him. So, I'm content with that. We've got a lot in common. He's introduced me to lots of music, and I've introduced him to a little bit. Doesn't like the majority of music I listen to. But we're close. We've always got something to talk about. We both like reading, although I tend to read a little more than him, I think. But he's also got a life, and doesn't just sit in front of his computer like I do. So, you know, I like that I'm content with just that part of, well, when you're in a relationship, you've got sex and you've got the friendship. I'm content with the friendship part of a relationship more than I am with the sex part. So, quite frankly, this is more important to me than if I was dating someone and there was sex. Basically, is what I'm saying. So basically what I'm saying is that I don't care to look for a relationship. I don't care to try to find someone that could get me pregnant and have a life with someone. I don't care for that right now. So I'm not even thinking about an actual timeline. So probably by the time I'm 35 is the cutoff, and I'll get top surgery. Next trans-related video is going to be about bottom surgery. I'm going to explain more in detail why I do not want it, why I'd be content with a, I call it a teeny weeny, okay? That's what I call it. If other people want me to call it something else on them, I will. But usually that's what I refer to unless someone tells me, oh, I prefer the term dick, or I prefer the term clitoris, or clit. Then I will use that when referring to theirs. With mine, I say teeny weeny. So I'm fine with my teeny weeny on T, just the way it is. I'll go into detail on that when I make that video. My next non-trans related video will probably be about marriage, and I'm very open-minded about marriage, and I'm not going to give you any details of this right now. I will explain later. And yeah, so that's my top surgery video. You can, if you have any questions, you can comment below, send me a message. I'm willing to answer almost anything. So yeah, see ya.